there. Hey guys! So, I know I haven't been putting videos up lately. I'm gonna give a really quick explanation and just say I have been having really chronic migraines and I have to have a lot of lighting in my room to get my videos in the correct lighting, and the lighting has been hurting my head because of the migraines, which is one of the reasons I have not been able to get videos up. So videos are coming up very slowly. I really am sincerely so sorry. So the reason for this video today, and I'm going to try to make this intro as short as possible because this will probably be a long video, is because this is my 100th video, at least in the technical kind of non-technical sense. So what I mean by this is my 100th video is the fact that I actually have deleted videos since I've joined YouTube, but currently, this is currently standing as my 100th video. And one of the things someone said was I should try to make this video a bit more personal, and while this isn't exactly personal, I decided to do the 25 random facts tag because I figured after 100 videos you guys should know some completely pointless facts about me, and I was gonna do the 50 random facts tag, but nobody got time for that. But yes, keep in mind this is not 25 interesting facts, this is just 25 completely random, out of the blue facts about me and my life. So if you make it to the end of this video, you are a saint. Fact number 1 is when I was little, I wanted to be a singer. Fact number 2 is I cannot sing. Number 3, another occupation I wanted when I was younger was to be a professional wrestler. Every time I tell people that, they laugh, but I'm 110% serious. When I was little, I used to know, like, everything about the WWE, and I could name, like, every single World Heavyweight Champion, everything, and I had, like, obsessions with wrestlers. I went to 3 wrestling shows in person, 3 WWE wrestling shows that I think went up on pay-per-view. Number 4 is just a little interesting fact, and that is the fact that I am currently studying criminology. Fact number 5 is when I was little, I would only listen to music from like the 60s to 80s. I knew no current music. Fact number 6 is when I was little, Pat Benatar was my favorite singer. I remember finding a Pat Benatar CD in my mother's CD collection and being like obsessed. Number 7 is I think potatoes are one of God's most beautiful creations. I mean, potatoes are like the most majestic, magical thing on this. They can turn into anything. You can make cinnamon rolls out of potatoes. Do you know all that you can do with a potato? The list is just about endless. You can do anything with a potato. Potato bread, potato pancakes, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, cheesy potatoes, French fries, potatoes. Fact number 8 is another thing I can't do, and that is the fact that I cannot draw at all. Like I remember someone said, "Oh, I bet you're not that bad. Draw a bird." I still get made fun of for that bird. Fact number 9 is the first famous person I ever met was Lou Diamond Phillips at my uncle's GI Film Festival. Fact number 10 is cosplaying as Batgirl at the Boston Comic Con is probably one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. Honestly, I thought cosplay would be a lot scarier than it actually was, but it was just a lot of fun. Everyone there was so nice, and it was definitely a very positive experience for me. Fact number 11 is, like, this explains my obsession with books, is when I was little, I did not have a lot of friends, and I used to call my books my friends, so I used to own, like, hundreds of books all around my room. All my allowance was spent on books. My mom is obsessed with books. We were, like, generations of books fans. My favorite writer when I was little was actually Judy Blume. Number 12 is I met my best friend online on a fan site for an American Idol contestant, and I'm not going to say who that contestant is. I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video or not, but he was a contestant known for doing crazy things with his hair. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you. Number 13 is I met Laurie Holden at the Boston Comic Con, and once again, probably one of the best experiences of my life. Sweetest person ever. I cried after, and I'm not even joking, I walked away and started crying. She was amazing. I also met Dino Gorman on an escalator at the same Comic-Con. Number 14 is a fact that I think if you watch my comic videos you'll find interesting, is that when I was little, Superman was actually my favorite superhero. I was obsessed with Superman and thought he was just the coolest thing ever. And fact number 15 that even more people will be shocked by is the fact that when I was little, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, I hated Batman. I am a huge Batman fan now, so anyone who watches my videos might be a bit surprised by that, but I hated Batman when I was little. My brother and I used to get into all types of fights of who would win in a fight, Superman versus Batman, and I just did not like Batman at all. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the fact that my brother was so obsessed with him that I was just like, I'm gonna like Superman instead. Number 16 is I love writing. I feel the need to include that in here somehow because I feel like if you're going to get to know me, one of the main things you need to know is that I absolutely love writing. I do want to publish a book someday. That is one of my goals. Fact number 17 is the fact that I have never been on an upside down roller coaster in my entire life. They utterly terrify me. I also have like an intense fear of heights, so being really high up and then going upside down does not sound like a fun experience to me, and you'll never see me skydive either because I'm terrified of heights. I don't get that whole knocking skydive off my bucket list. I will be miserable the whole time. I'm not going to end it and be like, well, glad I got that done. I'll be like, why the heck did I ever do that? Number 18 is Buffy the Vampire Slayer is my favorite TV series of all time. I have to include that in there because it was one of the first TV series I ever got into, and I got into it because my mother was obsessed with it and owned every single season ever created. Joss Whedon is amazing. Number 19 is I am allergic to tons of different foods. Like, I think you'll notice a reoccurring theme in some of my videos is me talking about how I can't eat certain things. Number 20 is the shows I am currently watching that are on TV right now are Criminal Minds, Supernatural, The Walking Dead, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and Dracula. Number 21, I am horrible with technology. I cannot tell you how many things I have broken. Broken my grandmother's PC after using it for just 1 hour. I've broken so many of my laptops. I owned one for only like a month before accidentally dropping water on it, which isn't exactly me being bad with technology, but I will break like anything technological. I'm just an all-around calamity, but I'm even worse around technology. I don't know how to use technology at all. I know I come from like the generation of technology, but I am absolutely horrible with it and I cannot figure anything out. Number 22 is when I was little, I had a huge crush on James Marsters, and I own an autographed picture of him that I got for Christmas. Number 23 is just kind of one of those throwaway facts, is I have a dog named Skippy. Number 24 is that I have a World's Finest comic from a World's Finest miniseries that came out a while ago. I don't know if I've mentioned this. It's in really bad shape, but the reason it's in bad shape is because I had a summer and beginning of fall where I had tons of hospital visits, and even now when I have to go in for hospital visits, I've always brought it with me, and it's like Batman dealing with the aftermath of Jason Todd's death with Superman trying to help him out, and for some reason the comic really comforts me. And I remember when I was in the hospital I had to have a few procedures done, and I remember just keeping on rereading it, and I remember clutching it, and so it's in horrible shape now and could never be sold for any type of money, but I never ever plan to sell it. Number 25 is I started a fundraising group with my best friend for SMA. My little sister has SMA. It stands for spinal muscular atrophy, and I can put a link to more information in the description box below. So those are 25 random facts about me. I have no idea if this is the most boring video ever. I don't claim to be an interesting person. I'm not an interesting person. Probably most people clicked out after like a minute of this video, if they clicked on it at all. But if you stuck through to the bitter end, thank you so much for watching and subscribing if you have. I'll have more comic videos up soon. Once again, I'm so sorry about the lack of videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay awesome.